Welcome back to our Rebuilding the Net series. I'm your host, Monkey Adora. Apologize if you hear my dog barking in the background. He is being annoying. Whoops. So we don't have a game today. We do have a game against the Orioles coming up. We're going to go ahead and get sim to that. We're going to go up here. We're going to check out any kind of transactions that have maybe happened. Anybody that we really recognized. Harold Ramirez looks like he is shoulder tear. He's done for a while. Nolan Jones has been called up. Seth Beer is back with the Diamondbacks. Very cool. Let's see. Jake Bird, designated option. Looks up and down for Nolan Jones over there. Here we go. The Rays have acquired Ji Hwan Bae from the Pirates for Josh Lowe. That's very interesting. He's actually playing a big part in the Pirates season so far in real life. Very interesting. I don't know why I did that. Is this guy any good? We're going to look at him. There we go. D potential. He had 3 hits last year in real life. Yeah, whatever. We'll ignore him for now. He is not needed. But what is needed is for us to play our game against the Orioles. We have Mackenzie Gore going up against Kyle Gibson. We are playing at home. Very cool. Getting an early battle of the Beltways here. It's going to be raining. We got Gore looking to continue on his good ways. We're going to put him at the DH. Everything else looks pretty solid. So here we are. Our abysmal lineup. But we're looking good. I'll see you guys at the end.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And it may be interesting to see the offensive approach in this one, Chris. The wind is blowing in from the outfield pretty steadily.
Yeah, in conditions like this, you just want to make sure that you hit the ball more on a line. You get it up in the air. It's just got more of a opportunity to be caught at the warning track instead of getting out of the ballpark. So think, keeping it down, drive it into the gaps, and get your extra base hits in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set and towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And now the lefty.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-2 now. On the ground to short, could be 2. Abrams over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ball to strike. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And the pitch. In the air, right field call. Under this one. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Oh, he throws it away. And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one almost got him.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill, the big righty, Kyle Gibson. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Righty delivers. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Abrams gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Kicks and deals. High in the air, out to right. Santander drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Corey Dickerson.
Well, it's been especially bad for him here at home for some reason, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 for the season in front of his home crowd. That's usually where you feel the most comfortable. You're familiar with how that batter's box feels. You see the pitcher really well. Great batter's eye, but it's just not there for him this year. You wonder if it's getting in his head. I think so. Just putting too much pressure on himself. But know this, the fans are ready for him to break out, and I'd hate to see him get booed at home if he doesn't.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke
Batting
hard
fourth.
out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now Alex Call. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The 3-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back. Jorge Mateo now. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hard hit in the line. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's Dickerson now.
For the Nationals, the left fielder, Gore.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Dickerson.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Chases that one out of the zone. Now 2 away. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Taps softly to the right side. On to first. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Single to right at his first trip. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Curveball drops in there.
Full count.
The other way, he's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Lane Thomas. And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Mateo gloves it, gets it to first, and a quick out, number one.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Here comes the pitch. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Joey Meneses. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a 3-1 on the way. That's a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Alex Call. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Corey Dickerson. And he deals. Here's a strike. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the bases empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up an offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Jamer Candelario.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Up the middle, Mateo collects it. They take the force out. That's the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That one inside, and a full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed.
Garcia to second, over to first, safe. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. To third, and there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. Smoked into left field, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. Next offering is down low. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. Chopped on the ground. Over to Smith. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a... And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Lane Thomas. Now a fly ball to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats. You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient.
Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Man at second. And a base hit right there. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have...
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Two on the way. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Right-hander kick steals. Out towards left center. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's ripped into the outfield. Mullins pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. The tag run is in to score from third. We are tied at 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Hernandez warming up as well. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Garcia off of first with 2 away. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Keegan Aiken will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Corey Dickerson digging in for the Nationals. Next pitch is inside. 3-1. And there's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one lifted to left. Hayes has it sized up. And that will end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. New pitcher now, Hunter Harvey.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Austin Hayes.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. The pitch. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Call makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
James McCann in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1-1 to McCann. Hard hit left side into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit, one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rebirth.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And now 2-2. Candelario checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And a 3-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Lane Thomas digs in now. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked.
Over to first, and he saved. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Again to first, and again he's back safely. Dom Smith stands in, and that one got a piece of him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Mountcastle. He handles it himself. Out number 3. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Taron Vavra. And the right-hander deals. So now 1-2.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at-bat.
Righty to the plate. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And they get Mullins for the out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. In the air, out towards right center. Thomas moving to his left. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. 3 up. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And here it comes. That just misses. 3-1 now.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now here is Alex Call. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a base hit up the middle. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Hebert Ruiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Meneses at second. Call over at first with 1 away. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And now up for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. The switch hitter batting right. Whips it to Mountcastle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Rainey. He last pitched 2 days ago. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Right-handed reliever. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now a pop-up on the infield. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Not even close there. 3-2 now. Got him! Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Michael Gibbons gets the ball now. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. Swings and chases a low one there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2. Right side, hard hit, and it's just foul. That was close. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. Movement in the bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
2 outs. In there. And so now 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for a while. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Victor Arano. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Goes down looking. Here is James McCann. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And
acrobatic throw for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mateo runs. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Coming out for the Orioles, Darwinzon Hernandez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kicks and deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Way inside, gets out of the way. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Mateo picks it up. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. 9 is back here in Nationals Park. And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Henderson, the lead runner, out at second. Mountcastle on at first with nobody out. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias, and a 1-1. Base hit right field. Around third. He scores as well, and it's 4-2.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Up the middle. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And here is James McCann. Here's a 1-1. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Felix Bautista on to try and close it out. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 74, Felix Bautista.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Rebirth.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything
Well, it wasn't
down,
too bad
keeps
of a
the
game. We
adrenaline
were
of
pretty
the
solid up
opposing
until
team
that
down a bit, and you
bad
can
outing
steal
by
away the
Arano
game.
again. I think he is probably going to be getting sent down. Although I don't really know how that was his fault, considering that was an error by call, I would say. But, I mean, we had a lot of hits. We kept it close. Rano came in, blew it. Spino came in and shut it down. Gore had a good game. But I mean, overall, that wasn't a bad game at all, I would say, by anybody. It's just Arano. But he's like a 55 overall reliever. Can't expect a whole lot. Yeah. I mean, we're going to go take a look at his stats real quick, and he might be the next guy getting sent down. He's a 62 overall. He's 28. He's arguably not going to be doing much for us. Question is, do we have anybody that could take his spot? I mean, yeah, we do. We could bring Doolittle up. So I think we're going to send Arano down to AAA. And it's time for Doolittle to come up. Oh, my God. Who is on the 40-man? No, Doolittle is getting added to the 40-man. No, because he wouldn't make it through. You know what? We're going to take him off. No. We're going to take him off. Alright. We're going to add Doolittle to it. And we're going to bring Doolittle up to the majors. Alright. So that's our new bullpen. Alright. Stay tuned.